Yeah, hello and welcome to this wonderful new day. It's 16.4 time. We are officially on the PBE server. Hopefully the patch is gonna look a lot healthier. I mean, to be fair, games on PBE tend to be easier, you know, because of like elo differences, but our goal effectively is probably just figure out Jinx, figure out Darius, maybe do some Mel shenanigans, you know, the usual. Hello to Baldgrass, to Wolf, to Wolfang, to Colsey, to Corvinus, to Mr. Egg, to Joshua, and on the YouTube side there's actually a lot here. Hello to Shiva, Belbro, Dan, Galileo, I'm just gonna call you that. And Danghai, and yeah, I think I got everybody. Hello, good morning. Okay, we also have a new map. There is a new map on the PBE server that honestly looked pretty darn awesome. You probably can't see it right now because the client is tiny. Is there anything here worth mentioning? No. Okay. Yep. But I did select a new map, so we get to see it. Maybe go for a different... do we have a good... one sec. Okay, let's go. I just lose to a fist jumping for the whole 10 seconds overtime. Did you play in Double Up by chance? Because I heard about a bug in Double Up where fist jumps after one auto attack. I mean, I suppose it's possible for this to happen outside of Double Up as well, but yeah. Should I join them? Probably not a good idea. Yeah, that was Double Up. Yeah, Double Up has been an absolute wrecking ball for so long now. Oh, by the way, just to give you an understanding, how long, like, okay, so I decided to be funny and I decided to, because I have like 1 million RP on this account, I decided to just open 10 at a time until I get this map. I think I started with like 2 medallions. So just to give you an idea how long it took me to get this map the natural way without spending the pity medallions, that is ridiculously expensive. I think I bought, how much did I buy? Was it like 180,000 treasure tokens? Oh no, wait, they said limit per day is 25,000, so it must have been like, but no, then not 100,000, then it was like a 20,000 then. So I got close to the limit. Yeah, I spent like 20,000 treasure tokens to get 20,000. How much is that in... So it's this times 20. 3,000 times 20. So that is 87,000... 78,000 riot points. Twitch chat is quiet. They're mainly spamming through something stuff. But yeah, there is a lot more action on YouTube right now than on Twitch chat. So the problem is like my Twitch chat is actually full of like throw something emotes. But yeah, you guys can only see the board where people aren't currently. I mean, I can just hello, right? This should show up. Yeah, okay, so it is working. Don't worry about it.
Your move, Leduc.
Oh yeah, wait, I lost my train of thought. How much money I just had to pay, in theory, to get this map. So what did I say? It was... 3,000, so this times 3,900 times 20. around that. So 78,000 RP. And how much is that in... Okay, in US, this is... Well, assuming we buy the most expensive... Wait, no way. Wait, so it's this divided by this, which equals... I think I paid like 550 euros for this map in concept. Like, I mean, obviously, like I use the pity system. I use the pity system, like, or I ignored the pity system. So, but yeah, I could have probably, like, I could have stopped at, like, I don't know, like, probably, I think like at 200, it's like around 200 where you have guaranteed 10 medallions, I believe. So it was probably a little bit less than that. So I was like probably, I probably had to pay between 150 and 200 to get this map, and I ended up in concept at least paying 600. That is wild. That is absolutely crazy. Which is a shame because the map is nice, but I don't know if I want to pay that. Like, the thing is, you don't have to pay 600. Like, there is a pity system where I think if you spend 200 euros, you are guaranteed to have 10 medallions in the end, because there's always... I mean, you can do the math really simple, right? It's 1,000, 2,000. Every 3,000 points, you have a guaranteed 4 medallions. So by that logic... so it's like 3, 6, 7, 8. I think 8,000 treasure tokens is guaranteed 10 medallions. If I'm not mistaken, is it? Wait, did I do the math wrong? Yeah, I think 8,000 treasure tokens is guaranteed 10 medallions. And that means the highest you would ever be would be 31,000, or like around 31,000 RP. That's the maximum you would ever have to pay to guarantee something, which is, yeah, it's 200. I mean, maybe it's even less than that. It's nothing great, but... So it's 31,000. You get 13,500 for 100. So that would be 26k. Actually, yeah. I mean, it's around 200, I would say. It is 200 euros to guarantee this map, and considering the odds,
oh my god!
because I tried getting this map without using the pity system, and I ended up paying like 600 for it. In concept, this is PBE, so in reality I paid 0 for it, but yeah. This truly does show you how expensive some of these cosmetics are. The only good thing is, as a streamer, I believe these are tax deductible, because as a streamer you can buy these maps and they are considered a business expense, I believe, as a streamer. So they should be tax deductible. I mean, after all, I would buy them visually for the stream as an asset. So it should count. Okay, should I just join them? I don't know. Well, finding games on PBE might be cooked without custom lobbies. How's your sleep cycle? Very normal. I go to bed at normal times. I sleep at least 8 hours, or I try to sleep at least 8 hours. I have a fairly normal schedule. Is there anything good coming in the shop? Well, this map that wait, I can probably go here, right? Yeah, so you guys can actually like see something. Probably should have done this the entire time. So this map is coming. This map does look pretty nice. The Sky Lantern Summit has a pretty nice vibe and theme to it. But that's about it, right? This is a horrible... Like, this map could have been interesting, but the level 7 transition looks god-awful. And, I mean, I don't care about the chibis or unbounds. And here, in the other shop, it's just, I don't know. Buy this stuff, I guess. It's like a Trancy's Retreat map, but that's like, ugh. Can buy this. I don't know. There's some duck builds here, but not the goodest duck builds. Just the Luna duck builds, the Luna dungos. If you care for those. Starting to think we're not gonna get into a game anymore. Even with your second job. What do you mean my second job? My second job is YouTube, you mean, or what? How do you have so much point? You can get like 3,000 points if you... Like, for example, like normally the way it should work is like this. You go into Talkers. Okay, so this is the new horse map. I believe it's because it's the year of the horse. So it has a thing going on similar to the vendor map where you have a horse in the middle that is kind of walking. It kind of depends if you like this. Visually though, pretty good theme, I will admit that. Pretty good theme visually. And the level 7 also looks pretty decent because it doesn't change too much. Oh yeah, what I wanted to show is that pretty much like you play around, you quit, and this should be enough. This should give me 3,000 RP. At least it used to. I think it still gives you, but it might be delayed. Alternatively, what you could do is you could create a custom league game. Why can't I start it? Create custom Summoner's Rift. Does it not let you start by yourself anymore? Okay, I guess I have to do practice mode then. This one used to work in the past as well. So you went into practice, and then you left, and then gave you 3,000 RP. But yeah, you can do that once a day if you want to. So I've just been part of so many PBE cycles, and I've tested so much on the PBE that I just ended up collecting crazy amounts of riot points because of it.
Did you know that working out with Set makes you bigger? I love this encounter.
Wait, you can choose the quest at the beginning? Wait, can multiple people choose the... This is so strange. Yeah, I don't know. This quest system is pretty weird. Oh, you can only choose in practice mode. Oh, that actually makes sense that you can only choose it in practice mode. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, and then I don't know, it didn't give me right now, but usually it's supposed to give you like 3,000 RP when you do this type of stuff. Like a normal TFT game, I believe, doesn't give you the points. I might get it, like, once I finish a game, and then I'm finished with my game and I go back, I should probably have, like, a notification of getting plus 3k. Okay, anyways, it looks like we can't find a game, Instapop. No, TFT has not given riot points for a long time. You always had to do Tokkas or custom games or practice mode. You always had to do one of those. Tokkas used to work though. I think it still works. Bonk. Yeah, we want to try a few things on the new patch. Obviously, Darius and Jinx are fixed, so they have higher prio. They also buffed tier 3 reroll. What else is worth checking? Where's the patch run? Like, I need like patch rundown slides or something. This is patch rundown, and here are the slides. Gotcha. Let's see, what else is worth testing? Galio spell crit now, that might be worth checking. Ornn has a lot, Ornn has a lot more HP now, so that might be worth investigating. The artifact side looked... They give snipers focus mana regen, but they can keep that for all I care. You know, I actually kind of like laughed when... I think it was in the Monday morning meta report, because Mort always has a slide for Portable Forge. And he's like... And the point of the slide was pretty much to tell people like, hey, artifacts aren't an issue anymore, guys, you know? That was the point, like, hey guys, Portable Forge is like, statistically speaking, 4.5, you know, like, it's fine. But every single time it repeats itself, saying that Portable is only good in 2-1, which makes perfect sense, right? And Portable is actually horrible after 2-1. And then the other thing is, in the last Monday morning report, he was like, Portable Forge is not the most picked augment anymore. So, like, and listen, I started laughing really hard because of this. So imagine you have a game and you've created something that is universally beloved by a large amount of your player base, to the point that players always love to take Portable Forge because they love artifacts, because they're exciting and they have fun with them. And you've managed to ruin it to the point where people don't want to take this augment anymore after being the most picked augment for years. And then it's like, what the fuck? like what? Like, and how can you be there and it's like, yes, we did it, guys, we did it. The most popular augment isn't as popular anymore. We've managed to ruin it. Like, what the fuck? I like started laughing, but it was like this really sad laugh. Like, it was, I was laughing because it's funny. I was laughing because it's so sad. Like, I don't know, man. I was just like, what in the world have you done? You actually had something amazing that players loved and enjoy, and you crushed it.
We did kind of want to remove a little bit of those, I'll call them Leduc shenanigans.
And it's like, I don't know, man. I was just absolutely baffled. Now, he did mention that this is not their ideal state and they're gonna have to buff artifacts, but buffing artifacts means like they're gonna bring some stats back up, but it's not gonna change the fact that artifacts will be considered boring. And dude, I picked Portable Forge yesterday and I was into one, and I'm like, I was like, I don't even know which artifact I was looking for because there's not a single one I want to play. Like, it's insanity. You've managed to make me not take Portable Forge anymore. The guy who makes a dedicated artifact video every set doesn't want to take Portable Forge anymore because over 90% of your options are dead stat sticks. So of course, like, you'd rather take, like, I don't know, exclusive itemization. I don't know. It's I don't know. it just boggles my mind that you would do this. At least they've realized they went too far and they're trying to bring artifacts back, but I already know how it's gonna look. Like, bringing artifact back for them means to give snipers focus 3 mana regen. It's like, that is not fixing the issue. Not by a long shot. Okay, this whole PvE game plan ain't working, people. I can't find games. Let's try a different account. I can't find games on PvE. Nobody's playing. Darkin, thank you for the sub. Oh god. What was it this? I'm trying to remember PvE accounts. I'm really not sure why artifacts exist if they don't open new wacky build item paths. I don't know either. Artifact, like, the thing is, like, if you want items but more stats, that's why you do radiant items, right? Like, radiant items are items but more stats. And even radiant items used to be more interesting because they had special effects, you know, like, I love the fact that Radiant Stoneplate had a percentage heal. I love that part about Radiant Stoneplate. So of course it had to go. Of course we had to remove it to make an arbitrary system where Radiant items are always supposed to have double the power of a normal item, instead of just going with the systems like, hey, let's make Radiant items fun. Okay, yeah, we might be doomed to actually try to play on PvE. I think PvE is too dead at this time. There's like some pro players who are doing custom lobbies, but that's it, so I don't want to play on live. Jesus. Are we cooked, chat? We might be cooked. We can try to make a custom lobby with viewers. But I don't know if we can try and see if we get enough people together. It's usually pretty difficult though, to get 7 people together. You'd be surprised how difficult it is. But we can try. Remember when Radiant Sterox made my unit attack fast? Wait, why? Radiant Sterox made units attack fast? Didn't it always just give a large shield? Don't remember Sterox giving high attack speed. Large shield and 80 attack speed. I don't even remember that. PvE is every server. It's just one server that is located in NA and everybody can access it. Okay, let's see if we can collect 7 viewers or 6 viewers with Mr. Fiddle. I like how everybody has a cursed name. You feel like my sticks to your step, bro. Everybody is going full cursed. Okay, well, we have 2 people, or 3. We need 5 more. How do you get PvE? You need to make a PvE account. Yeah, when you create a league account, you can select that it's PBE. Mod is finally satisfied that player base is taking grab bag over portable. I don't know, man. I've seen this coming from a long time now, but it's so funny. Like every playtest, I get so depressed when I learn. Like every playtest, like we're removing these artifacts, we're removing these artifact augments, and I keep getting more and more annoyed. I'm still gonna do playtests in the future because I mean people want to see gameplay of new sets, but good lord, I get depressed every single time. I mean, usually creating a PBE account takes like 2 minutes. I know this because I've created hundreds. Just queue up with 4. Okay, we did get a lobby right away by queuing as 4. Okay. Okay, this is gonna give people more time to make PBE accounts if they want to join the next one. Yeah, it also gives people time to download PBE, that's true. Tiger Milk Boba Bear. What a name. What is new in PBE? I mean, the next patch is new in PBE. Yeah, technically you can play PBE on mobile as well. Somebody is not properly connecting. Any new builds you want to try? I mean, Darius is pretty high on my to-do list because he got another bug fix. But I have a feeling that Darius is still going to be a mess because if I understand it right, then... So they prolonged his dot to make sure he can actually execute, but I still think, is he mana locked while in his execute animation? Because if yes, then... But if no, it's fine, but if yes, it's bad. Man, I feel like I would have preferred if the way Darius and Draven would work is that the Darius execute only happens when you play Draven. I would have preferred that because then it would open the door to just play Darius without Draven and just call it a day. Like maybe play like, I don't know, Darius Jinx or whatever. Okay, well, we probably have one AFK in the lobby who can't connect. RIP. I mean, it's probably too late now to fix Darius. We are pretty deep into the set. I mean, technically it's still 2 months, right? It's 2 months until PBE. That's the crazy part, if you think about it. I think at the beginning of April, we get the patch that gives us PBE, I believe. And the middle of April is at 17. So it's actually still 2 full months until we get... Yeah, it's pretty much exactly 2 months, I think. It's Tuesday right now. So exactly 8 weeks for us to be playing set 17 on PBE. There is no 16.5. It is a very clean map. I do like that. It's a shame it's kind of a shame this map costs like 200 euros and not like, I don't know, 30. feels like 30 would be an appropriate price, not 200, but whatever.
The heart of Piltover is its people.
Set 17 is in 10 weeks from now. Middle of April. How to join next game? Well, once I'm done with my game, I'll just tell people to put their name and hashtag into the chat. And if they do, I'll invite them. Unlocking is not gonna stick around. 0 chance. Right already explained the issue with it. They can only do the unlocker mechanic in a set that doesn't have skins. Because then they can access every champion. But because like, once they have a thematic set with like a galaxy theme, for example, they don't have enough skins to even do an unlock mechanic. Okay, Spirit of Redemption. This one is nerfed on PvE. I believe it used to be like 10% missing health, I think. No scout, no pivot. Late game scaling. It's just a bodyguard training.
The heart of Piltover is its people.
I wait, but give me that Ori. What happens when you lose a PvE round? But we did that yesterday and I did not get my component back. So right now I believe you lose it forever. I foolishly attempted to beat stage 1-4 with a Scion and he barely killed a single minion. That was kind of embarrassing.
This is very exciting.
That's all you have to offer. Meh. I want to see the level 7 transformation of this map. So yeah, like one of the gimmicks it has going on is that the horse in the middle is actually like moving, similar to the disc from the Arcane map. This one got buffed? Ugh, I don't know. What is this? Long shot void nucleus gangplank? Board is a bit empty. I mean, sometimes having an empty map is nice. Sometimes having a clean look can be good. We'll see. I'll judge the map once I've seen the level 7.
Choose evil, get shot. No, this arena has 10 medallions. I think there was only one arena in the entire game that was 25 medallions, and that was the Maid Cafe, I believe.
Okay, he seems to be going Jinx reroll. Wait, Maid Cafe is 10? Nah, are you sure? I don't think it is, no? Wait, what is the 25 arena? There's no 25 arena. Really? Maid Cafe is only 10? Oh, I always thought it was 25. I guess. I don't know. I could take Draven and maybe go for Darius. Nah, the Serpent Arena I don't like. And if you mean I'm not sure which one you mean. There's one where you have like a bandworm. That one is really cursed in my opinion. I don't like that one. But the koi pond is nice. That one I actually am still missing. But it's good next patch. I don't know. We'll see. Tier 3 reroll might be a bit better now.
You remind me of all those reckoners. No one.
No, I don't. I like, honestly, I don't think a lot of people like Gwen Chibi Arena. It's very annoying, I would say. It's like the thing is like there's a few arenas that are just tailored to annoy people. There's the Yumi arena, and the Gwen arena is kind of has the same thing going on. And as far as I can tell, most people don't actually like. I mean, I can't really talk if other people. Like I don't have the statistics of what I'm trying to say. I don't have the numbers to say how popular this is, but I can just say that I don't see people using the Gwen and Yumi arena very much. That is what I was trying to argue. But it's a very limited data size. So as far as I as far as I know, maybe the Gwen arena was the most popular arena that ever existed, right? I don't really know. Yeah, Noxus is contested. Do we have a plan B? We got T-Hex. I mean, I could, but is there really something... If you don't have a Piltover emblem, what's actually worth testing on the T-Hex? Yeah, Ambessa finally has tank amp, right? 40% more damage to tanks. She might finally be a unit. I mean, we could pivot this into Noxus, but we would be contested on Darius. We can also well, I mean, we can try tank T-Hex with Mel. At least that's a pretty good cook. Yeah, that would be a pretty good cook, actually. Tank T-Hex with Mel. Well, I might want to try that. Oh wait, I had Salvager, right? I can... I mean, I could do a BT and a Vamux out of it. We'll see. Kind of forgot about the Salvager. I could have chosen this differently. I mean, I guess Tuned Oscillator and Kinetic could work for tank T-Hex. They also buffed the way Ornn works, so maybe I'll try this. Maybe I can make this happen. This has been a combo on my mind anyway. Tank T-Hex with Mel with Mel Radiant farming. Blessing. Well, that's a blessing here, I guess. Okay, so technically, I mean, it's probably... Kinetic is probably not worth the... Should go even Shroud, but I should probably use Salvager on this later. Okay, so the game plan is pretty much to just, for now, we just want to go like higher level. The final game plan is going to be a tank T-Hex with Mel farming Radiant items. For items, we probably want Prod Vow Adaptive on the Mel, which is easy to do. I just need one more tier, and then we need to figure, and then the rest, we just need to figure out tank items. Okay, that guy noped out of here. The Starrock IE would be better on Ambessa at the moment. So let's just play it like this. I kind of used up a lot of my removers, so I need to be a bit careful. Well, Ambessa probably is more of a unit now in the early game. I mean, the increased tank damage is definitely relevant. Ambessa might be a unit now on this patch. Hello, Achilles. Did the Demacia augment just scam me? How so? Old Ambessa would have been stuck on Jarvan. Let's see, what do we do with the rot here? Crit. I said I wanted tiers. Okay, so we're done with Mel items. Dweebs, thanks for the prime. By the way, like, Mel can't spawn an... No, Mel can't spawn an orb before going into the T-Hex, right? That would be funny. Would be funny if that one could work. Warden T-Hex, how am I supposed to get Warden Emblem though? Well, I mean, the 80%. I mean, first the spell deals 40% more damage against tank, and then if she does a recast, they definitely still deal 40% against tanks, but they're also like sort of like de-amplified by 0.8. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Warden is sadly elusive. Yeah, right, this is the... Looks interesting. Can you do anything else on this map? I didn't check. It's like, this is the only thing you can do? You can only click on the gold thingy? Like, one thing I actually really liked about Hearthstone was how interactive the maps were. Like, planting boots in the garden, destroying half of Stormwind, activating a secret bongo code to make a volcano erupt. I really like this stuff from the Hearthstone maps. It's always sad that TFT wasn't as interactive. Legends of Runeterra had some banger clickable boards as well. Okay. Venbot only interacts with Gwen Shibis, really? Okay, so this is level 7 map transformation. Oh, it looks cool. The music is a lot faster. Has like a space, almost like a space theme to it. Spatula. Well, we have the Mel items. Just need to figure out what this is. Maybe I'll go for Defender. Could also try Quick Striker T-Hex as a joke. We'll see. There's also the problem is like sometimes a map can seem really nice, but then the more you play it, the more it sort of like becomes annoying. I think the Whaled Village is a pretty good example where I really like the Fox map, the Whaled Village map, but the problem is that it has this repeating sound constantly that is really obnoxious. And once you start noticing it, it is very annoying. Unsealed from Steel. Let's take max build. Do we have T-Hex? No, we don't. We need one more Loras for that. Also need more Ambassadors. Okay, we can't find the final copy of Loras. And it comes where any is good. I mean, I think it's whether or not any is good depends a lot on Silas, I would say. If Silas is struggling, that's usually bad for any. Yeah, I don't think the max build nerf is that big of a deal if you take the augment to wait for legendaries. Really? No Ambassador 2, no Zera 2, and no Loras 2? That is kind of annoying. I was kind of hoping to get the TX.
Yeah, I think I'm done here.
Man, I still feel like they could. I mean, I know the TX unlock condition needs to be difficult, but dude, something about that TX unlock condition is just very frustrating. What augment would you never take in a million years? Honestly, like the augments I tend to avoid the most are like these really boring level augments in stage 2-1, you know, like any like stuff, even something simple as like level up into 1. Like eco augments into 1 that just sort of like push you into rushing levels. I usually don't like these. I usually avoid them because I don't feel like they're very fun to play. They're very basic. Okay, come on, give me something to work with. Okay, we have T-Hex, but no progress on Mel yet. I wonder if like us, like I mean Echo Engine would be funny to try at least. You know, there's actually something I kind of want to test regarding Mazaha. Because we had this question, we had this question yesterday, I think it was, whether or not the Javan attack speed makes them attack faster. Drill, I mean... Okay, one sec. Okay, we have enough magnetics here to play it like this. So I guess you can keep this stuff for now. It's not really tank T-Hex at the moment, but... Oh wait, oh my god, did I forget to give Ambassador the bow or the spat? I did. Keep forgetting that. Now I don't have her for the PvE round, that actually sucks. It is possible for Ambassador to die in the end. We also get set the classic bombo combo. I think it is possible. Maybe we should do like the... it's actually really hard to corner the T-Hex in. We can do it like this. To delay everything a bit. Nah, but they're actually... Oh, wait, nah, Loris has a taunt, I forgot. Loris is a taunt, so they stop aggroing her. Yeah, I needed to do the Loris here in the PvE round. Okay, I mean, I guess I could play that. I kind of want to put the Morello onto Mel, but I guess we can put it on Seraphine as well. Don't play. One sec, I need to prioritize this and this. You take this. What about Whisper? No. What do we have here? Giant Slayer. Give me Steadfast. Okay. That took way too long. So the idea is to do this, and then this. We can reforge into the Fender emblem, which I think is not a bad idea. Can also do Vanquisher. Okay, we did get the double orb here. So the double orb from Mel is ticking at the moment. Yeah, she is applying Morello as well. Okay. No, I tried Vanquisher Mel. It doesn't actually work once she dies. I did try it. How much was that? 73 in one round. I mean, that's pretty cool. Right now we're getting a 50-50 between IE. I mean, the thing is, like, we could have also maybe done Stoneplate Sterag on the T-Hex. The reason why Mel is frontline is we want her to throw 2 orbs and then die. That's the dream. This will cause her to print radiant items faster. You don't need to, like, eventually I'm supposed to, I have dupes, so I'm supposed to have, like, once I have Mel too, I can put her back in the back line and have her just nuke people. The idea here, like, the thing is, like, you're not supposed to play the entire game with Mel in the front. You're supposed to play Mel in the front for like 3 rounds, especially one of the PvE rounds, but I was a bit late for that. And then you are supposed to put her into the back line. So I did 109 mana in 2 rounds, and the second run was honestly kind of short. This Invoker, Darius. We can also do Fiddle. We can also do Tarek. Some defensive stats don't hurt. Shinsana.
You ready?
Problem is, if I do this, is he gonna get the Radiant item? Because I kind of don't want that. Although Mel, it looks like she's mainly only getting 1 orb out. But if she's 2-star, she might actually even cast, so that's another problem. $185, yeah.
Embrace the cosmos.
It's Ornn. We do have Warden. Initially, the idea was also get like an Ornn 2-star to farm. I can't find Mel and T-Hex, that's the issue. Well, if I live here, I have double dupe, so at least I get TX 2-star with this. As long as I don't take 17 damage here, we're fine. Okay. That was Radiant item number 1, a Radiant Void. I mean, it's pretty good on a lot of units here. It's good on Mel as well. We could remove the Prot Vow and give her... And then put, like, we could 2-star Mel now with Prot Vow, Morello, Radiant Void, for example. We can also 2-star the T-Hex. First, let's roll. Orn is also interesting. I cannot... Okay.
I'm no longer bound by
So like this. So Radiant Void. Velo. Put the Prot Vow onto like... Yeah, so like this is the, like, I mean, you don't have to do this with the T-Hex, but this is sort of like the concept is you frontline Mel to help you farm the Radiant item and then you backline her.
You're sweet.
This is sort of like the idea behind this stuff. Is there a T-Hex maybe? There's also, I mean, we have Disruptor already. Okay, we got the T-Hex now as well. I think we're fine. Could give some... We have a Jeweled as well. If I do Jeweled here and sell instead of Morello, that would be a lot better. But then, so what I can do is like I can Jeweled here, sell Orn, use the Salvager on Mel to get the items off her, and then give her Adaptive Void Jeweled. Put the Morello into like Senna and find a different unit to feed into the T-Hex. Now Savager can't break the Radiant. So yeah, this is more or less the concept here. So for example, like, it's a little bit annoying because he's one off farming the Radiant item. So we can do this, sell this, Void, Jeweled, Adaptive, Morello here, and check if we can find a new Orn pretty much. Yeah, you can dodge Kate ult. Does Pyro affect any burn? It should, yes. The new Orange should remember the 3 stacks. Probably another Vamox here. Just need something to buy me time. Like, I do believe that the concept of this is good. I just sort of like need to optimize it. Okay, so if we do this, yeah, we have 3 now. Okay, got it. Could also use a new buy and then move all the items onto Orn. to make the T-Hex bigger. And she's currently on 107 mana. Yeah, he seems pretty screwed. Okay, artifact. Gimme. Infinity Force. Okay, yeah, can we find like a replacement? Why? That's gonna be a bit rough to find one, but... Is he still alive? What is this radiant item? Whatever. We can give that one up.
Follow me, friends.
Let's do this because it's funny. How much HP does he have? 5,300 on 1-star. That's a lot. They buffed his passive, so he should have like yeah, T-Hex 7k HP now. Not bad. Probably had to position the Mel slightly different though for this one. Oh my god. Juicy. Honestly, kind of a fun comp. GG. I mean, is this a tuber? I would probably have a better game than this as a tuber. It's just also PvE. I made a lot of mistakes trying to min-max this stuff. Like I want to have a game where Mel prints 3 radiant items. That's kind of my goal here. I didn't even get a second one. Okay, so who wants to join? Post your name and tag into the chat.
Oh my god, that was pain.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 2 more people.
Your move, Leduc.
Mm-hmm. 9 minutes till download. Okay. Looks like that was it. So I'll start queuing. Maybe we can fill up the rest. I mean, it is a Full Metal Alchemist reference, but it is referencing set 9.5, not burning down the house. PBE is a test server where you can test the upcoming patch in advance. This is usually when a new set comes out, we play it on PBE for 2 weeks before it comes to life. There's no ranked system on PBE. There used to be, but there's no ranked system anymore. It's actually a shame. When TFT first came out, there actually was a ranked system for PBE server, which made it a lot more fun to play. I mean, there technically is a PBE server in China, but I don't think we can access that one. I guess he just means that it's located in NA, which is true. But I think he criticized you because it implies that there would be a PBE EU West, which is not the case. Cha-cha-cha. It made no sense to have ranked you. Well, it was more motivating to play on PBE when there was a ladder involved. I mean, you can see how hard we have a time to finding a lobby. Where am I from? I'm from Germany. The side where you can see PBE changes. Well, tactic.tools has a they pull PBE data from time to time, but you can also there's already a patch rundown from Mort that goes over 90%, 95% of the changes. Oh, Tiagula, looks like you're in luck because we are not finding a game right now. Ooh, how much did I play Hearthstone? I played a lot in the beginning. So when it came out, I played a lot. And when Ungoro, I think Ungoro was when I played a lot. I played a little bit of the Lich King thingy that came after, and then I quit, I believe. I don't think I've played it since. Played a bunch of Arena, a little bit of Ranked. I did like Ungoro was a lot of fun though. That was a pretty good expansion back then. I was a disgusting priest player with the Illuminate. Forgot the name of that thingy. Priest unfollow. Rip. I mean, I played other stuff too. I played Murlocs. I loved Murlocs. They were fun. I never got warm to Battlegrounds though. Battlegrounds, I don't know, I tried it a bit, but I didn't like it. That did not work. Did I play Q-Block? No, that was after. So I think Q-Block was Kobolds and Catacombs, and I didn't play in that expansion. I've seen like clips and animations of Q-Block and memes, but I never really played in that meta. I tried Legends of Frontera right when it came out, and I immediately didn't like it that much. A few reasons were I felt there was too many animations. I really disliked how much like animations were involved in everything. And the other thing I didn't like, I don't know, it's just like coming from like something like Hearthstone where it was like, okay, you press end turn and you end the turn, right? And Runeterra was like, press the button to end this phase, press the button to end this phase, press the button to end this phase. I was like, dude, what the fuck? I didn't like that. I didn't like the turn system in Runeterra. I mean, I guess I mean, yeah, I don't know. Oh, there was actually some invites on YouTube. Sorry, guys. Maybe next time. Yeah, I mean, at least Riftbound seems to be fairly successful. Although, I don't know, again, Riftbound I'm not gonna get into for completely different reasons, which is the whole, like, I'm not gonna get into a card game where every expansion I'm gonna have to not only spend crazy amounts of money, but having to contest with million scalpers. Contesting, like, you can't even buy boosters because everything is immediately sold out everywhere. Like, this turns me off so hard. I immediately are like, I'm not gonna bother with this ever. Like, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like in Paris, it's like here you have a voucher that allows you to spend 200 bucks to buy a Riftbound booster or whatever. And I was like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with this? So it's like, I don't know, it's just way too scalper infested, Riftbound, and I don't care if the game is good. Like, I would be willing to give Riftbound a chance if it actually was online. But it being so infested with scalpers is just immediately a no-go for me. I don't want to deal with that every year. And Duff Soap, thanks for the sub. So what should we do now? I want to play some Darius if I can. Darius is on my to-do list. How does the map show for enemies? I don't know. Somebody else is gonna have to buy it.
Your people mistake loudness for
I guess I could have went BTT and unlocked Unsealed from Steel, Darken Aegis. Is there like a useful one for Darius? The Scythe. Not that big of a fan. Oh, Advanced Loan. Let's try that.
Oh, Zion! You escaped too? And you're here.
Okay.
Me.
So I'll try to play some Darius here. Play for recomp? Yeah. Get a 3-star tier 2 unit, unlock Darius, and immediately get it. Is there attack with Darken Staff? Well, there's always the garbage can. I don't think I've ever seen Darken Staff be relevant once. Like, I mean, Darken Bow had its time in some use cases. Darken Scythe had its time. Darken Aegis occasionally can be played on the tanks, especially Sign and Ornn. Darken Staff, man, I don't know, man. That thing is not working.
Get back.
See, the problem with Darken Staff is that I can very easily name you craftable items that are better. And if craftable items are better, why am I wasting an augment for it? See, the thing is, like you said, I put it on Rise. Well, I can argue you can.
We did kind of want to remove a little bit of those. I'll call them Leduc shenanigans.
Like, I can argue you can give Rise a Jeweled, a Nashor. You know, like there's so many craftable items on Rise that will be at least equal, if not better, than Darken Staff.
I will carve it from your face.
Because part of the reasoning why Darken is good is it gives you Omnivamp, but casters most of the time don't care about Omnivamp. Like, there's a reason why you don't see that much Gunblade, and you don't really see Hand of Justice or BT ever on a backline caster. There's a reason for this. So the whole Omnivamp value of Darken stuff is just lost on the casters.
We fight so different. You're like,
You don't have to sell Sign too. I'm going for Darius. I'm not going for Mel. You didn't have to do that. That's why I don't like video games that much, is because, like, I mean, I like to showcase things from a fairly normal... I don't need extra treatment. I don't care. Sona with Darken Staff. Again, why not just give Sona Archangel or Gunblade, right? Like, it's better. Like, stop trying to make stop trying to make Darken Staff work. It's just not gonna do anything. It is never a choice worth taking compared to Aegis. If Darkened Staff, I don't know, if Darkened Staff would heal your frontline or whatever, maybe there's value, but only healing yourself is just not that good. It doesn't deal a relevant amount of damage, and it only self-heals. That makes it a fairly bad item for most casters. It's honestly just the way it works.
I let my hands do the talking.
Will I go on break sooner? Okay, well, the plan for me for the remainder of the set is like this. For February, I'll still be around, although on probably a reduced schedule. Meaning less TFT hour. Like, I'm probably not gonna do 5 hours of TFT.
Yeah, I think I'm done here. Let's go next.
So it's probably gonna be less. I'll also be uploading less to the VOD channel. So instead of like 2 games on a day on the VOD channel, I'll be aiming for 1 game a day. And in March, I'll probably take like a 3-week break. So this is sort of like what you can expect at the moment.
Did you know that working out with Set makes you bigger? I love this encounter.
So yeah, you still have me for this month, and then I think maybe for I might be around for 1 week of March, we'll see. And then I'll probably be gone for 3 weeks. WoW expansion? Dude, I haven't played World of Warcraft in so long. Well, actually, not fully true. I played a teensy tiny bit of hardcore when it came out, but then I died. No. With Instagram, no. Never used it. Yeah, how do we do advanced loan here? We could buy a bunch of tier 3 units and speculate on getting Ambassador 2 star. I would be very optimistic. The horse noises, it's a horse map, that's why there are horse noises. Makes sense if you think about it. We have a Milio, if necessary. Maybe I should have kept that Zoe pair. And a GP pair. Okay, that should be good enough. Let's see if we can make a recomp play here. Now 6 blues are squishy. That depends. Depends on how stacked your sign is. Do you have sign 3? Do you have nice items on Wukong 2? Stuff like that. We have silver. Big friend? No. No. Okay, one more chance. Aww. Got scammed. Got scammed. No recomp. No Draven either, by the way. I was also rolling for Draven. So this is kind of rough. This is kind of rough. I'm not making progress. No progress on Draven or Darius. That's kind of pain. That kind of sucks. Maybe I should just focus on the mail thingy today and do the Darius tomorrow. No real point to try to play Mr. Darius if you... See, this is the thing where like the unlock mechanic is honestly kind of shit. Like it's like, oh, I would like to play Darius, but I can't. As you can see here. Like people always talk like, oh my god, it's the best mechanic ever. I'm like, no, fuck this. Like, this is not the best mechanic ever. Like, oh, I would love to play Shadow Isles. Ah, darn it, I didn't have a Vigo Tuesday in 2-1. Guess I can't play 5 unlockable units. I would love to play T-Hex. Ah, missing Loris 2 after 80 gold spent rolled. Unfortunate. Wanna try the new Darius? Unlucky you, there's no Draven in the shop, you know? I don't know, like, I don't know. I feel like, for me, the set mechanic is very average. I don't know. People were hyping up the set mechanic to be like the super amazing thing, and I was like, dude, whatever. I can live without the set mechanic. Bring back charms? Yeah, bring back charms. Charms were awesome. I mean, I don't think it's bad, but what I'm saying is it's flawed. Like, my issue is with people pretending this is the best set mechanic ever, while I'm just sitting there and saying there are obviously flaws in the set mechanic that people turn blind eye towards. That's sort of like my point here.
Me of all those reckoners no one remembers.
Oh yes, he can go for triple darken. Yeah, Sin Hero into Unsealed. Although from what I've heard is that the buff still doesn't do anything on 3 darken, so it's still useless. Honestly, I don't think like it's already not happening. Dude, I can't even get that freaking Darius this game. Yeah, the Darken item pops off when he transforms. If any comp becomes easy to force, it becomes stale after a week. Yeah, but the thing is like, okay, I'm gonna make a statement here. I'm gonna argue there has not been a single good patch in set 16. Every meta was degenerate. Every meta was people hard forcing like maniacs. So what exactly did the unlock system solve? Like, the unlock system and the 100 champions didn't stop people from forcing. You kept seeing the same comps over and over. Like, what did it solve? Nobody's forcing Shadow Isles. Try playing Shadow Isles. You will be magically contested quicker than you can see. How's Raven doing? At this point, I just wanna see Mr. Darius. That's all I care about at this point. I just wanna see Darius. That's all. I wanna try the BT Double Titan build and see if it's any good. Probably isn't, but I just wanna see it. Is it just complaining mode today? Yes. I mean, it's not like I want to be this negative, but it's just like the my mental has been whittled down a bit. My positivity has eroded. But the thing is, like, it actually helps if you remind me that I'm being too toxic. Or if I'm being too negative. It helps to remind me, because then I'm like, if I read it a lot in chat, I'm like, oh shoot, I'm being a negative Nancy right now.
The cold does not forgive.
The set mechanic is good. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. That's what I'm saying, right? Like my point wasn't to trash on the set mechanic. It was to showcase its flaws. Like people, like there's too many people in my taste that are like, this is a 10 out of 10 set mechanic, and for me it's like, this is a 5 out of 10 set mechanic. Please give me Darius. I just want to test you. I still don't have him. Pain. It allows for more flexibility. Does it? Does it really? I don't think it does. It's like, oh, this comp has an like, oh, it's like Rise is broken. Rush 9, guarantee Rise 1-star. Do this every game. Like, that's for me. This isn't flexibility. Dude, I can't even. I'm 4-5 and I still don't have Darius. I just want my Darius. Use the scissors and give items to Draven. I could, yeah. I could also not roll 50 gold for Draven 1 star in 3-2. If we were...
I'll break as many needles as it takes to get this right.
If we go with that...
Get ready.
Well, I kind of want to see... I hope he gets the Zahen, because I really want to see 3 Darken. Although, without the damage statistic, it's gonna be a little bit difficult, I think. Like, he needs to get 3 Darken, and I need to fight against him while both of us are alive.
They will regret opposing me.
Okay.
Noxus will rise.
Okay, let's start by spending all of our money. Just kind of hoping. Okay. Let's see. Might need 4 defender for this. I just want to see the new Darius at the moment. Like if he mana locks or not. I haven't seen an execution animation from him yet. Where is he? Okay. Okay, so it looks... Okay, this was like... I've only seen a single execution from him. 126 true damage. 126 true damage. Curious.
The cold does not forgive. I rule the Freljord.
I want a bit more defenders. Astalia, thanks for the sub. How's it going today? We're just testing some stuff on PvE. I mean, I guess there's still the problem of the dot is too short and the execute. I mean, I don't mind if he doesn't execute because the execute is kind of worthless anyway. It's not that big of a deal for me. Can do this.
Nico, teach you a lesson.
Even potentially 6 defender here. Should probably break apart the Visage for Sunfire. And then do Shojin here. But now he has like Jinx 3, so... Jinx 3 Warwick 2. The Darius is already too weak for the state of the game.
I am the wind.
Damn, we have cannon here.
Carve a path.
Darius, you are a butcher, not a general.
Well, chance of seeing him 3-star is 0 from the looks of it. I can't find enough copies. That's a shame. Would have liked to see him 3-star, but can't find enough copies. Already dead. Mel, I didn't see that many fights of Darius, so it's a little bit hard to understand how good he was in the end. It's not a good example to showcase Darius. I mean, I didn't see him bug out at least. Also, I don't think I'm gonna be buying this arena. I don't like this arena. The music is getting annoying too fast. So I'll be skipping this arena, I think. There might be a good battle pass arena coming though. This one here, right? Aurora Peak. There's a good battle pass arena that I might want. Anything else here? It's pretty much just a Targon map then. What happened on September 13th? Set 9.5 release. Okay, well, we can try inviting again, I guess. Maybe we can find 7 people. Areas with an artifact can be goated? Nah, man. I mean, yeah, like there might be the idea. Great name, Handel. There might be the idea of doing prowler areas, but don't think it's good. How much do we have? 2 more. There's more on YouTube. Did I invite Zesty already? Darius wants headshot? No, I don't think so. I mean, you can do headshot instead of BT, but it's probably worse than BT. I mean, Darius needs 3-star to be useful. Two-star Darius just dies too fast. But as 3-star, he might be fine. He's also a good BT Titan soldier. If you, I mean, you could try BT Titan Darius into Ambessa maybe, although I'm not sure how good that would be.
Your move, Leduc.
You can also give Darius Ambessa items, meaning Stera Can of Justice. Stera Can of Justice Darius into Ambessa would work. But then he's only 2-star. Yeah, Seeker Darius would be actually... Okay, you know what? You know what? Okay, Seeker Darius is probably really, really good on him, yes. That's a fair one. But then again, Seekers is probably one of the very few remaining artifacts that actually have something going for them. Well, the others aren't joining, so I'll start here. The issue is, I don't want to take Portable Forge with the super small chance of getting a Seekers. Because like 99% of the times I take Portable, I just get a bunch of garbage that I can't play around. Now, AP is actually really good on Darius. That's why Titans works. Weird Woolly Bell. Yeah, he has AP. He Healing, scaling. I legitimately think you can do double Titans on Darius and it's fine. Like, it should be fine in theory because you lose nothing, no? Like, the only thing you sort of, like, don't use is the double CC immunity, but you use 80, you use AP, you use the damage amp. Like, he uses everything from Titans. That's why double Titans might actually be legit on him. But you know what he actually wants? Wait, I think I know Darius best in slot. It's BT Titan Mittens. And the reason you want Mittens is so you don't have anti-heal to deal with. So yes, BT Titan Mittens is very likely best in slot Darius. Can't believe you would make a PBE account and call yourself Boosted Duck Toxic. Unbelievable. You're lucky I invited you. Bruiser, Yordle, Quick Striker. Bruiser, Darius. Not even good. I mean, Quick Striker is Draven. Yordle could be Koboko. It's not impossible to do a Bruiser Darius here, but... Hello, lame. Well, it's something with Bruisers. That much we know. Should probably do Bruiser Viego at the moment. Give him the Yordle. Give Mundo like Quick Striker. Should we try Darius again? We have Titans, so... Zaun. I don't know. I kinda don't want to play Zaun right now. It's not that exciting to play. Maybe I'll try Bruiser Darius. Maybe we get lucky with an early Draven. Quick Striker Darius. I mean, we could do Bruiser Quick Striker Titans Darius and see if it works or not. I have issues. Thank you for the prime. Guys, I've said this before. I don't want special treatment in my games. That's also one of the reasons why it's one of the reasons why I like to play ranked. I don't want special treatments. If the games that I upload are just me getting 3-star legendaries from special treatments or whatever, like that would be lame. I don't want that. Like, part of the fun of having like a T-Hex 3-star into Sylas 3-star is that it happened in an actual diamond ranked game, right? That made it a bit more special. Looks rough for now. Bruiser Aurelian. I want my mana from damage taken back. Is he AFK or did he just DC? Like, one thing that's annoying about PBE right now a little bit is that feels like we have a DC or bot in the lobby every round. I mean, I'm not going for any Ishtar lose streak things, so it doesn't matter as much to me. Looks like he's Gonzo. Okay. 3 Quick Striker, 3 Bruiser. So I could use Quick Striker on him instead of BT, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I think Quick Striker is probably better off on someone like Volibear. That guy is Gonzo. Did I hit 3-star fiddle? I don't think I did, no. I know that it has a cool animation. I saw it on clips, but I don't think I ever hit one. Although I haven't been... I think I got close like 1 or 2 times and then I kind of stopped caring about it. No Viego 2-star either. Thanks. You got Zahen's 3 yesterday in Plat. Congrats, very nice. Did you use Pandora's Bench? Or did you use Max Build? I assume you used one of those two. It's pretty hard to get it without one of these 2 augments. And Raven versus Gen 2 is... that may have been a sparring glove diff. Oops. I was so enthralled in watching the fight that it didn't even occur to me that I could win it with the sparring gloves here. Well, we don't exactly have that many great items for Raven. Here we can do this, and then this can be a Sunfire, but that still leaves me with... I mean, I have Reforger, by the way. So technically, if we wanted to, we could also get rid of Yordle and Quick Striker. I mean, we can also keep it, because it's fine. But yeah, just something to keep in mind. What am I playing? Currently the plan is to do like Titans, Bruiser, Darius. It's currently the plan. See if I can make this work or not. I mean, it's pretty easy to get worse. Like, if I go for Bruisers, it's pretty easy for me to get something worse than Quick Striker and Yordle. Dummy fire. Probably Blessing. Okay, we should get Darius next round. I wonder if I just thieves this guy for now. Well, that didn't help. That also didn't. I mean, Morello is slightly better, but not by much. I was kind of hoping to get a beer for a cloak here, because I feel like I do need the BT. But yeah, it looks like for now we're actually gonna do Quick Striker on the Darius as a means to sustain him. Will Gwen reroll be more consistent? I have the slight suspicion that Kalista 1 can outperform Gwen 3, making the reroll for Gwen feel pointless. Yeah, I could go deep into Quick Striker if I wanted to, sure. Although I'll be swapping into Defender Bruiser soon. Nah, Triple Silver is not possible, no. But he still needs an assist, and oh my god, I hate this.
I let my hands do the talking.
Don't you dare say that about Gwen. I mean, I like Gwen. I like Z15 Gwen a lot. But I don't know, like, if the Z16 Gwen was removed, would anybody even notice? I don't think a lot of people would notice. They would be like, oh, I guess I'll play a different disruptor then. I guess I'll play Azir Seraphine. That's fine with me. Gwen is really good for unlocking Kalista. Yes.
They will regret opposing me.
Okay, well, they did buff tier 3 odds, so I do want to push 7 first, and then probably just try to upgrade everything to 2-star for now. But there's also the problem on this patch with playing tier 3 rerollers. So in the past, it was like, you can stabilize with 2-star tier 3 units, but this isn't really true anymore. You're almost expected to have a 3-star tier 3 in stage 4 to play the game, which is really awkward. It's like, you are, I mean... One sec. Let's try this for now.
I let my hands do the talking.
We have 1 slot free here. I mean, either we go for 6 Bruiser through Kobuku Ilaoi, that's one option. Or we go for a Defender and something else. We can even do like Warwick here if we really want. Zorn Quick Striker. We don't actually have enough for Kobuku yet. It's awkward.
something for me, go? The dragon nears.
Fine.
Not Draven, Draven.
How's Morello Shivana? Her initial thingy doesn't. Actually, I mean, it would work. I mean, the list buff was a consequence of a bug fix that made her OP. I think Darius actually had the same thing, where he got a buff. He got like a nerf to compensate that a bug fix made him a lot stronger. Well, the Darius execute being completely useless still appears to be true. That part of his kit still seems completely pointless. No, I want to keep the quick strike on Darius for now. Until I get a BT at least. Okay, that was fast. I mean, you know what? I'm actually gonna keep the quick striker emblem on him a little bit longer, because it's funny. Okay, but how are you supposed... I don't understand how you're supposed to play this. Like, it costs me an arm and a leg to get this unit to 2-star. Did they increase the appearance rate of this thing here? I wonder if they increased the appearance rate of it. Is that even stronger? If I play it like this, then kind of nobody has, like nobody... Volibear can kind of use it, but... I don't know, this is messy. I have too many volley items. His heal actually does scale with HP, but... I don't know, I feel like he needs mittens to function to remove the anti-heal.
Witness the strength. Noxus!
I mean, 4 Bruiser is definitely not worth it, so we don't have to think about this right now.
You remind me of all those reckoners no one remembers.
There's no point in doing 6 Bruiser here, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, but again, this is like, this pisses me off. It's like, oh, you get a Shyvana on 7, so let's throw the entire game plan out of the window to do something interesting. Because the Shyvana 1-star with the Bruiser emblem would probably outperform whatever I'm trying to do. I hate this though. I really hate that TFT is being forced into this type of playstyle. Like, just let me follow my game plan, for crying out loud. We could try Quick Striker here and then Bruiser Swain. Yes, we could do that.
I am not your pawn, Swain.
Get ready!
Not Draven.
Like, I'm currently, I am required to run a Cosmetic reroll augment to have a chance of getting my 3 stars. Otherwise, I would never reach them. I mean, I just want to see Darius 3 at this point. Ah, probably should buy this Mundo. Yeah, I think I'm done here. Let's go next. Okay. Well, it's a tanky Mundo at least. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out when it makes sense to play tier 3 reroll, but I think in this set, it might just be cooked. Takes too long to reach. Like, and the thing is, like, I think this, like, this patch on the PvE, going for like Jinx 3 and Darius 3 might be okay, but it still doesn't feel like it would ever be the optimal strategy. I mean, the thing is, like, the execute part of Darius is still completely and utterly irrelevant. So you don't have to worry about that one. But at least it doesn't look like he's kind of like mana locking himself anymore. I don't know, I would, like, on live server, I feel like if I get a Mittens somehow, I would bother to try to play like Mittens Draven into Mittens Darius. I could see that. But that's probably it.
Your move, Leduc.
try to finish the 3 stars. Still 2 Darius away. Like, if you think about it, like, the only real tier 3 reroll comp that functioned was GP Nautilus, because you got the 3 stars for free from Bilgewater. And that was it, no? That was kinda it. Very occasionally Milio, but Milio was never a core piece.
Noxus will rise. You dare
Yep.
oppose Noxus.
Nice buffed tier 3 odds, I guess. I can find Swain 2 before Darius. I don't know. Like tier 3. I mean, I guess Vayne was being played, but even Vayne rushed 8 first, right? And stabilized on the Marcia. And even Vayne, I feel like a lot of the Marcia Vayne players, they didn't actually finish Vayne 3. They actually stayed Vayne 2 and went for top 4. He's actually doing a pretty good job at staying alive, but... $27k damage, Baron, but he lost because he can't get through Mundo. Interesting. Well, I mean, if Mundo, like, Mundo Jinx seems to be making more sense. I don't care about Kobuko. I don't care. I mean, my main takeaway from this is that Jinx, Mundo, and Darius Draven are like probably playable from a really good spot, but you need like a really good spot to play them. Like Draven, obviously you kind of need Draven to 1 with a Ginzo. Ginzo Draven to 1 if you ever want to consider playing Darius, otherwise forget about it. And then Jinx Mundo is probably fine as a comp on this patch with the bug fixes. Mundo 3 is a very, like, valid tank. And Jinx 3 can definitely clean up. The Ahri board caps out at Ryze, and it makes more sense to push for Ryze than to roll for Ahri. That is true. That is very true. Okay, it took a while, but we got him. Could do Jagger 5 Noxus and skip the Defender for now. Ah, but this is Defender Arcanist. Not really worth it. Man could skip the Wukong. I don't have to play for Bruiser here. $78 true damage execute Darius. I don't understand why they gave him an execute. 120. Like, it's pretty rare to even see the true damage in the statistic. 199 true damage. I don't get why they gave him the execute. It doesn't make sense. At least not in its current form. It's for Draven passive. Yeah, but I don't know, like a lot of times I'd rather have him not do the execute and just do an auto. Like literally the auto attack would be more valuable than the execute.
I'll call them
That's the thing, right? A single auto attack would be a higher value. Because the problem is the execute, you could see it there, the execute can actually interrupt his cast where he heals himself. So if what can happen in your fights is that instead of like healing himself for like 700 and dealing 1,000,000 damage, he decides to execute a unit for 50 true damage and then he can't heal himself and he dies. So it is legitimately a downside for him to have an execute in his kit. He would be better off doing a single auto attack and never be in a spot where he doesn't prioritize casting. So yeah, it is still, in its current form, the execute is still a overall net negative. The execute doesn't heal? No. It literally says if a guy has a bleed stack and he drops below 8% HP, which is very low, slam them, killing them. But the problem is the animation takes so long, but by the time he's done with the animation, the unit isn't on 8% HP, the unit is on like 1% HP or 2% HP. So it ends up not really doing anything. Maybe I do need the Bramble on the Mundo. So yeah, I think Darius is playable on this. His heal is good, his pretty much having no mana lock is good. Like that part is nice about his kit. I like his heal, I like the fact that he is effectively not mana locked anymore. It's BT Titan here, Quick Striker here. I guess I'll do it, just give him the... Yeah, he can use every stat from the Yordle Emblem. Just bio that then. What is best in slot for Darius? I do think he is a very good BT Titans user. Very, very good with BT Titans. Third item could be a tank item, you know, like Brembo Stoneblade. It can also be Mittens maybe to remove the anti-heal. Or it could be a second Titans to do more stat double dipping. Radiant Rubber counts towards Vega, yes. I mean, Leona's a bit of a counter for me, I suppose. Doesn't take as much damage from the dots. The execute should heal for half the damage, but the problem is that he is executing for 100 true damage, so you're healing for 50. That is not worth it. Like, how many stacks does he have on his Baron? Like, 4? End result is like, he's fine. Darius is fine. I'll try to play him with mittens on live, but I think that's about it. Have I released the Bard video? No, I finished the Bard video on my side, but it's still being edited. I'll go back to live for now. I wanna, I'll just try to force a bit of Mel. I wanna work a little bit on the farming Radiant items. Okay. I mean, the problem is that the dot is 5 seconds long, so at some point you can't add more hemo stacks on the unit, because by the time he applies a new one, the old one expired. The only thing I could maybe see is that you try like the promise protection augment, and you try to create some sort of a mana Darius, you know, like, I don't know, like invoker adaptive prod bow, something like this, you know, and you try to like make Darius like auto attack spin, something like that. But even that probably wouldn't work. No, BT is not bad because Darius is actually pretty far. Like, Darius tends to be second highest damage on your board. So, and you're also forgetting all of the stats BT gives you. BT also gives you AP stacks, which is good for Darius because he uses both, which is rare. So I don't think BT is whatever at all. I actually think BT is very good on him. More AD is more damage, more AP means more healing, the shield is defensive. And he heals a lot from the dot. Darius actually does heal a decent amount from his own damage, because he tends to be second highest damage on the board. Like, it's not uncommon for a Darius to have between 5 and 10k damage in a fight. But could you make him work without BT? Yes, of course. I do think 1 Titans is core. You're not gonna get around the 1 Titans. I forgot to write the recap stuff. There was nothing really interesting. Some PBE games, some Darius testing. It's nothing particularly interesting there. Is it normal that a map gets mana from Shojin 2 times per auto? Yes, it should be normal, because she also procs Silvermare double. She has a passive where each auto attack is effectively 2 auto attacks. So it makes sense that Shojin procs twice. Have I cooked anything in the throwback mode? I mean, yes, I did 1 year ago when they released it 1 year ago. You can still find all of that stuff on YouTube, on the main and on the second channel. I I mean, yeah, Sterak is fine, Double Titans is fine, Middens is fine. Not sure about Spirit Visage, to be honest. Stoneblade should be fine. Depends on how many frontliners you play, obviously. I mean, the thing is, like, you could even do something like BT Sterak Hosh Darius and then just transfer items to Ambessa 2-star, because she got buffed as well. This is probably the most likely way we can see Darius being played, but we'll see.
I would have preferred you in cuffs.
It's pretty messed up that this mana regen on shapeshifters works again on the revival, even though they fixed it the last time. I don't think
Did you know that working out with Set makes you bigger?
I don't think
I love this encounter.
I don't think Darius will make that big of a splash next patch, simply because I don't believe tier 3 reroll is fixed in any kind of way. If I had to take a guess, then I think tier 3 reroll is still in a pretty rough spot. I think I'll actually... Yeah, I think we do this. We go for blank here. We go for the Noxus opener.
Get back.
Ooh, I think we can do grab back into Insta LeBlanc too to stabilize. I like that. Lifting comp? Nah, let's try this.
Oh, Cyan! You
Be
escaped
fine.
too? And you're here. It's me.
Can't low roll LeBlanc
Out of my way.
if you just upgrade her right away. Okay, so we got a plan, we got a game. So here I want to prioritize Adaptive and Prot Vow and then go into Mel and try to farm some Radiant items later. Thoughts on Darius with Zorn Emblem? It's probably fine. I mean, he fits with Draven, Quick Striker, Defender with Vi. I tried Meltec, passes 8 of my life. Well, it's a little bit... So the thing is, the way you have to play it, first of all, you don't force it, right? Like, that's the first thing. How early should we... I guess Invoker isn't that... I mean, we can... whatever, let's just do this. If I go win streak, then the Draven will get a lot of adoration here. We get the Darius and the 5 Noxus fast. The thing about the way you have to play Mel is a little bit like this. You start off by not forcing it, but by actually having like a proper setup for it. Then, or like one of the conditions needs to be, you get Ambassador 2-star in stage 4 without completely wrecking your own game. That's condition number 1. Then condition number 2 is, you want to have something like Prot-Vow, Adaptive, and the third item can be Morello, Red Buff, but it doesn't matter as much, the third item. But you kind of need one Protector Swell, one Adaptive. Because once you have these 2 items, it's a lot easier to guarantee that Mel gets 2 orbs out before dying instead of 1 orb. That's important. Once you have that, you want to play the Mel in the front line for stage 4, including the PvE round. And then you can put her in the backline. So this is kind of how it works, right? Like, you're not supposed to keep the Mel in the front line for the entirety of the game. The Mel 1 isn't that strong, and you can get away with, by playing like something like 7 Noxus in stage 4, you can get away without having the Mel in the backline to win your fights, because the Mel monster isn't that big of a deciding factor. But this allows you to now guarantee a Radiant item in stage 5, and then play the game from there. But there's another problem in this comp, which is that it's a bad comp against the current meta. See? The problem is your opponents, they're gonna be doing Yunara and Lissandra Seraphine, and these comps are like a million times better than everything else running around. So what you're playing a balanced comp with a gimmick, and they are playing an S-tier meta comp that's just gonna completely shred to you. And that's one of the reasons why it's gonna feel bad to play this. But once the meta is in a healthier spot for Noxus, you're also gonna have an easier time executing the strategy. That was a long rant, but I hope I kinda explained how this whole thing works and why it's not that terrible. It's just about understanding when to put Mel in the front and when to put her back. Okay, this is adaptive.
Who you calling?
How close are we? We're actually fairly close to Darius here. Put Mel front when farming, put Mel back when she's carry. Yes, if you have Mel 2-star, she should always be in the backline, always. Putting Mel 2-star in the front line is giga int. According to Riot, this is not a bug, this is actually intended interaction. The orbs are supposed to keep draining if she's dead. Otherwise, I would have mentioned that it's a bug or an exploit in the short. Mordog said that best Mel is without items. That's not correct. Like something like adaptive, like, well, Mordog specifically is talking about backline Mel. But frontline Mel wants adaptive and Protvow to get the 2 orbs out ASAP before end, because you can always perfectly time. 1 Protvow, 1 adaptive is very good on average of getting 2 orbs out and then dying. Are they supposed to disappear visually? I don't know. Can't answer that. Maybe we're good opener right now. Nice Noxus board. We might have a game here. The tricky part will be Madame here, Ambessa. Is Adaptive Helm increasing Mel mana draining? I'm not sure. Answer is maybe, but I never checked that. See, the problem is, the answer is just maybe for me. Because the problem is it's like, it's 15% of what? Of like, I think the orbs itself, they drain like 1 or 2 mana per unit hit. But if you increase that by 15%, like if you increase 1 by 15%, then you end up with 1.15. So doing the math on these types of things are just really annoying. Because you would have to do this in a super controlled environment. It does not increase mana drain, but it increases mana gain. Well, that was his question, right? Like, if you end up getting the passive faster, because you sort of like gain more mana from the drain with adaptive. If I had to take a guess, I would say yes, it works, but don't quote me on it.
Suffers no cowards.
Nah, like the Darius. Why did I struggle so much getting Darius on PBE, and here it's just like, yeah, LeBlanc 2, Darius 2 and 3, 1, easy peasy. Of course. Don't like the BFs though. The BFs don't really help me. Would like a Pandora item, maybe. I did go to university for a bit, but I didn't like it, so I quit. I wouldn't say yesterday was a rough day. I would just say that this patch is a rough patch. I'm actually gonna blame the patch here, not my own mental state. Because this is a hard patch to have fun with. If you decide to like, let's not play Lissandra Seraphine, let's not play Sona reroll, let's not play whatever is flavor, you're gonna have a bad time. Probably Seraphine for LeBlanc at the moment. Oh, Wolf's Gambit into Invoker Emblem on the Mel, maybe? That could work. Could also go for a Noxus Emblem. I like Wolf's Gambit here. A Noxus Emblem wouldn't be that bad either. It's early 7 Noxus. We have the BFs to spare. So, yeah, if I just find one Swain Ambessa, I can immediately stabilize with 7 Noxus. Yeah, I like that more than Invoker Emblem. I tried Vanquisher Mel in the front line, but she does not print gold when she's dead. Sadly. Oh yeah, it was like, it's like, if you actively avoid Yunara and like Seraphine lists and stuff like this, you start having such a bad time so fast, and it really shows the flaws of this patch. Sammy, thanks for the prime and the 20 months. Thank you, thank you. But I think this game looks like a tuber at the moment. Everything is going my way. I'm also having a bad time with those comp because they are contested. That is that is actually another problem. Yes. Okay. So this we go for Noxus here. Could also go Cho, but I kind of like the M-Pen from Zoe. Vanquisher Darius. I mean, the fun part was actually Gunslinger Darius with the dot. Gunslinger Darius and reduce the armor to 0 from the entire front line. I don't agree with that there's no S tier comp. I don't agree with this. Because, like, I don't know. Yunara and Zera Liz definitely deserve an S tier status in my opinion. Like, I don't know. And also, like, I think Mort even mentioned this in his meta report, that the gap between the good meta comps and the not so good meta comp is too wide, and that is 100% true. Try playing Noxus, dude, you go crazy. You're like, oh my, or like you try playing T-Hex and it's like you high roll everything. You're like, oh my god, I have the most amazing T-Hex setup, and then the guy shows up with Yunara 2, set 2, and you can't beat him no matter what you do. It's like, you're like, what? If I get this Swain, I actually have a setup for Tenoxus here. It's cute. Nah, there's no... Really? Well, I mean... Well, now the game seems almost too easy. I just wanted to print some Radiant items with Mel.
Looks can be deceiving.
Nah, this is a bit too easy now.
Zaun is the future.
Did you say something for me, girl?
I mean, wait, no, it's... I could do Quick Strike and sort of Sign, maybe? Do like this. But then Sign, I mean, does it really matter if Sign is farming HP or not? If I get Coronation, this is a really fast game. These paid actors. I did click on ranked, right? Just double checking. Freest Noxus game of my life. One thing I don't like about 10 Noxus though is it doesn't give me enough time to farm Radiant items with Mel. Nico would be good for Arcanus Defender. How do we do this? I mean, I kind of like, the problem is I really want to have, like, I can definitely throw this game away by not rushing 10. Because if you think about it, if I go level 8 and I roll down for Ambessa to get my Mel, I've actually put myself in a spot where I'm very likely gonna lose. Because then I have like 2 Noxus emblems that I can't use that well.
A symphony of justice.
But I kind of still want to do it. Like the plan is, okay, 2 Radiant items, okay, that's my plan. 3 is a bit ambitious, but 2 Radiant items, that's what I want. I'm still safe in stage 4, but the thing is gonna start falling apart in stage 5. Distance. Well, I mean, maybe it's a prot vow here. I should still wait with this component anvil. Actually, I have a... I have a small idea here. Okay. This will help me to decide whether or not I should take... This will help me to decide whether or not I should take reinforcement. Now we're actually back to live server right now. I did change the stream title, I hope. Yeah, I kind of want this Ambassador 2-star now. Dark Will is not bad. Portable. Is there a point in portable? Is there anything? I don't think there is. I think it's just Dark World, to be honest. I don't think there is a single art. I mean, there's Horizon Focus Swain, but that's it. Just take this, okay. Bessa. Ooh. Juicy. Sadly, this is actually gonna be a teensy tiny bit annoying with the items. Okay, you take Protbow for now. Set unlock. This happens every day. Listen. I'll just buy the set to make it harder for Yunara to hit set 2-star, okay? It's all planned. It's all planned. Okay, good. So, who do we kick out and why? That's a pretty good question. Probably you. Okay, we do this, and then I probably want to play Shyvana here. Do I just kick out the defender, or do I kick out the Drave now?
Remember your studies, Mel. Mother, I'm ready to show you what I've learned.
Okay, she currently she didn't get the second orb out here. We need to help the Mel a bit more. Okay. Technically Gunblade would work on Mel. How much did we get here? 49 in the first fight. My goal is to get like 70 to 80 per fight. The problem is I didn't get the second orb. That was the biggest problem we had. Azia's pretty good. I don't have Disruptor in. Do I just give up on the Garen because I don't have the items for him anyway? Let's try it like this. Maybe this gives me enough time. With the two soldiers tanking the corners. The belt, yeah. Let me see the fight. I can do the belt reactionary. Because we don't want her to cast. She's actually casting here now. Yeah, see, this is the problem. Oh, she got the cast out. No, leaving my Mel itemless is... The reason why we're playing it like this is we want her to get to 2 orbs as fast as possible without actually casting. That's the purpose of what we're doing. If you only put her in the backline, it takes her too long. Like, no item Mel in the backline takes too long to get the first and the second orb out. But if you give her mana items, she ends up casting, and then you have a spot where the orbs have downtime. So the goal is to get the 2 orbs as fast as possible, but then create a no downtime situation. Where are we at the moment? 69 here. Like, this is perfect right now. This is double orb. Here we have double orb and Mel died. So this gives us the highest amount of mana. Unfortunately, not as stable as I would like to be. This is the most important part here. We need to weaken our board as much as possible. So pretty much replace everybody who is remotely capable of dealing damage. Although the belt is an issue here, right? Yeah. Darn it. The belt is actually an issue. Should lift that. Shit. Yeah, that ended up being way too fast. You leave. Belt. What is this? Do we have? No, we can use Morello, right? She does proc the anti-heal. Where are we at the moment? 163.
You invited your own end, Azir.
Come on, die here before casting. That was good, right? Yeah, that was double orb. This is what we want. Although we won that fight a little bit too fast because this guy is a bit on the weaker side. I guess I can play Seraph here. Where are we at the moment? 217. We're not doing too bad.
You are Emperor of a wasteland, Azir. Emperors have no right.
I mean, like, by the way, obviously the correct play this game was to just rush 10 for 10 Noxus, but I can still do that later, probably. It should be within reach with this much HP. There's a good for Shurima angle. You wanna see 4 Shurima 10 Noxus? I mean, with 2 Radiant items. Here I don't think we got a second orb here. Here she died a bit too fast for that one. Although I feel like the game would be over by the time I get Renekton. It's too many rounds. No, it's like 5 wins with Renekton. By that time the game is over. Okay, we got the first Radiant item. Radiant Eon. Okay, you can take that.
I'm no longer bound
but
by her standards.
I shouldn't be rolling because I need level 10 for 10 Noxus. That's kind of stupid. I want to roll for Mel too, but I can't. Well, we got the first Radiant item in 5-3. But I feel like I could have gotten it 1 or 2 rounds earlier in a perfect setup. Normally you would be rolling for Mel too and put Mel in the backline and move the Prot Vow to Swain. That's what you would normally do. But since I'm kind of like trying to prove a point here, I'm playing this very greedy. Yeah, fine. We can make some money here. Does an orb on Warwick drain mana? I believe it does, because you drain the mana of the PvE. You can drain mana in the PvE. And that only they don't have a mana bar. You could also try double mail, but these decks don't really combine. This is not a good idea to take. I mean, we have 10 Noxus, so... So we got the Prismatic. Well, with the Prismatics... how does this work? The 4-star Atakan, he gobbles everybody up, right? Would the orb still proc there? I'm kind of curious. Let's see. 114. She died. Okay. Let's see, how much did she get there? 156.
My forge is my home.
You dare oppose Noxus?
These chains cannot hold me.
42? Nah. Considering how long the fight went, I was expecting more. Okay, she is 156. Don't think we got the second orb here. Like, the thing is, like, I would say with Mel, you kind of want to farm, like, I don't know, like 70 mana per round. That's like a good benchmark. You can get more. You can get like 100. It was 190. Well, we can get a second Radiant item at least. So, to recap once more, why is Mel in the front line and not itemless in the back line? So, you get... I don't actually know the exact threshold when you get the orbs, but you get like 1 orb here and you get 1 orb here. The fastest way to print Radiant items is to have Mel die with 2 orbs out. Because then you have 100% orb uptime. If you put Mel with no items in the back line, then you get 1 orb late. It's like, I mean, I don't need to roll for this, but you get 1 orb late, and probably don't even get the second orb. And then she will also, at some point, she will cast, deal damage, and then she's at 0 orbs. So if your goal truly is just the Radiant item, then the itemless Mel in the backline is your second best option after the mana Mel in the front line.
Mother, I'm ready to show you what
But the way you're supposed to use this is in stage 4, you can like put the mana items on Mel, place her in the front line, and in stage 5-1, you put her back to the back line. Dude, I got some extra mana there because the 1 unit survived a bit longer. Did I get the... it's 6 mana. Well, if the other guy doesn't forfeit, we might still be able to do it. Okay, let me just... Need a thumbnail here. Okay. Well, if the guy doesn't forfeit super fast, then I will actually manage to do what I wanted to do, which is 2 Radiant items. I kind of needed 10 Noxus for this, but it's a proof of concept video. It's a proof of concept video. Like here, I don't think she got the second orb out. Even though she was 2-star. The tricky part really is to really hit that sweet spot of she dies with 2 orbs. Okay. We could technically remove the 10 Noxus for a round. We're not dying. One sec. So right now what we could do is we could like play this back to normal. We can reforge this, maybe get some... Well, that was useless. But yeah. I mean, we can just put this on Ambessa. Okay, so and then what you could do is like this, right? Now the Mel 2-star, we can probably move the Protvow back to Swain. But now you play like Mel 2-star in the backline. Once you got your Radiant item. Then you lose to a random Yunara comp because this patch is complete garbage. How much did you get here? 60. That was a fairly long fight as well. Wait, how like do I have enough HP? No, I don't have enough HP for Shurima. Would have to lose 4 more. That's not happening.
The strength of Noxus.
But yeah, this is more or less what I wanted to show. I think we can... We're not taking 29, right? With this setup. Wait, can we find a replacement LeBlanc?
can be deceiving.
We can do Jeweled here. So yeah, if Noxus, if like Yunara set wasn't so overtuned and Noxus wasn't so weak, this would work in concept. But anyway, go back to 10 Noxus now.
But my shadow, Saren. I will not be subverted. Shurima's legacy will endure.
Oh, we can actually still use this, right? Never built that. I need with no dupes, I don't think there's a point to go for Mel 3-star. But yeah. But this also shows why this is... It's not the best strategy on this patch, but it might be a lot better on the next patch if the Yunara comp and the Seraphine comp are like less issues to deal with. But I'm still happy with the game because I was able to showcase a lot of different things here. GG. Okay, first place, this was 10 Noxus, Mel to Radiant. The good news is we have the tuber for tomorrow, so can take rest of the day, should be fairly chill. I kind of need... well, then again, I don't actually want to play too much on this patch because...
Your move, Leduc.
I want to play a lot once we have the new patch because then there's a lot more to discover. Which means I don't actually need any more tubers.
Oh my god, that was pain.
Don't actually need any more tubers here. Darius on PB is fine.
We did kind of want to remove a little bit of those, I'll call them Leduc shenanigans.
I still think there's gonna be issues with rolling for 3-star tier 3. The playstyle of reroll is just really bad at the moment. The execute thing is still completely worthless for Darius. That part, they can remove that and he would still be better. Okay, triple prismatic. We can try for fortune strength maybe.
Beautiful.
Let's see, what do we have on triple prismatic that I haven't done yet? I can take living forge and take my 8th place. Dude, taking living forge feels so bad in triple prismatic. You are actually completely and utterly screwing yourself taking it. Melio.
You will serve.
Bow your head or lose it.
The heart of Piltover is its people.
I gotta say, I kind of miss stuff like Protagonist. I really liked, when I saw like Prismatic Prelude, I was so often hoping for Protagonist in other sets. Like Prismatic Destiny into Protagonist was so funny.
Those who find Ishtal do not live to speak of it.
I will not tolerate lawlessness.
When Kench eats somebody, he sees star level and archetype. And tier. So it makes a difference if it's 1 cost, 2 cost, 3 cost, etc. It makes a difference if they're 1-star, 2-star, 3-star.
Those who find
And
Ishtal
it
do not
matters
live
what their
to
archetype is.
A symphony of justice.
Okie dokie lookie. Let's see. Can do ticket into something with Ginzo. Could be like Aphelios. Starter kit. Oh, I think it's what I was hoping for this one anyway, so let's just take it. Lich Bane. That's like twist. That's a pretty good setup for. We could do this. It's also good for Twisted Fate. What else?
When does the killing start?
Sonar, Tier, Fle, Kog'Maw. Seraphine. Why do you want me to play Seraphine? Why would you do this? Is there something that's good with Singed? Like, is there like a Zorn unit that likes Lich Bane? I mean, TF probably makes the most sense with these items. Yeah, we could hit Dawncore. That is true. We could hit Dawncore.
You are a foul creation, born from ignorance.
Could also maybe check for Viego too and go for like the Shadow Isle Bilgewater comp. Nah, the Teemo Singed one is disabled. So many pairs here. Kiana pair, Cyan pair, Eloy pair, Kog'Maw pair. Fizz is fine with Lich Bane. Yeah, that's an option as well. That guy is a bit too strong for my taste. Will I take Living Forge after 9 round change? I might, but it's still pretty sad. I mean, the thing about like Lich Bane is still very good on Fizz because it's a massive damage increase in the backline, and it's usually.
Yeah, I think I'm done here.
It's usually the damage that you're missing to get rid of the backliner. Because like Fizz tends to take like, I don't know, like 60% of an enemy backliner, but with Lich Bane, it's 55 AP, which is a lot for Fizz, and you get like this massive guaranteed damage on the first auto attack on the backliner. So it is usually enough to get rid of the unit. Well, no Viegos here, no TFs here. I mean, the thing is, like, I'm kind of down to play TF Yorick and maybe hope for Eternal Pact and go for the meme comp. Like Ginzo Lich Bane Twisted Fate with Eternal Pact Yorick, that sounds pretty lit. Stoneblade Protbow. Do like Protbow here. Sinking Nautilus as well, but I don't like the bow as much. I mean, I could do Titan's Yorick, but I don't even know if I can do Yorick this game. This Viego is not showing up. Making progress. Let's give it actually to Cyan right now, because I know I'm gonna sell him. Try to save up some magnetics for the Reforgers. I mean, the thing is, like, if I keep my magnetics, we know it's Prismatic Party, right? Prismatic Party means it could be Golden Remover Augment here, transforming all magnetics into Reforgers. And that would allow me to, like, 5 times reforge all the artifacts. And potentially go for, like, a Exodia comp. So yeah, that's why I currently do not want to use up any of my removers if I can avoid it. Sadly, no. No Viego. I wonder if I should roll a bit.
Do the talking. Get ready.
No TF, no Viego. That's a shame. I don't care about whether or not an artifact is S tier. In my view, every artifact is shit tier. Maybe except Seekers. Seekers is like the only artifact you can actually have some fun with.
The sea is ripe for
Damn,
battle.
2 Dravens.
Zaun is the future.
I'm so glad that I'm not allowed to play Twisted Fate or Bilgewater or Viego or Shadow Isles. So glad that this unlock mechanic is a thing. Best mechanic ever.
Noxus suffers no cowards.
Pick a card. Keep a weather eye out.
This was a echo game.
The mist beckons.
Okay, TF and dupe here. Well, at least losing right now means it's only one item for Yorick nowadays, right? Yeah.
Steady.
Skip Nautilus. Ah, it doesn't matter right now. Because I'll be playing 3 Bilge. I mean, well, he is Warden for Yorick, that is true. But I did have GP, so it's not that big of a deal right now. Might be indecision. Yeah. It's indecision because I'm looking for the golden remover.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Tough luck, Malcolm.
Yeah, I mean, Nautilus would be better than GP right now. That's pretty much it, though.
Always trouble. I go wherever souls are adrift.
You face the ruined king.
It's gonna be a hard game. It is triple prismatic after all. But toxic today. It's just this patch has absolutely eroded whatever positivity I had left for the set. This patch just really has been brutal to play. As a content creator, at least. I don't know, maybe for competitive it was fine, but
You are in motion.
These are like the type of patches where you quit a set as a content creator and you just play something else that's more fun.
You swim well, Gangplank.
What's wrong with the patch? Everything. There's nothing right with this patch. I would not call this patch balanced, by the way. I don't agree with that. I do not call this patch balanced. The gap between the top tier meta comms and everything else is so wide that it's pretty much impossible to play anything out of the ordinary. I mean, the thing is, like, just play Hyrule Noxus on this patch and you will so quickly understand everything that's wrong.
It ain't luck, it's destiny. Looks like trouble.
Easy, partner.
I'm not even sure about this.
The sea is ripe for battle.
Pick a card.
Dude, I just want... I just want Yorick 2 at the moment. Do you play music in the background? No. I used to listen to music in the past, but setting it up for a dual stream is annoying, and also music taste can differ a lot. Okay, we're kind of hoping for min-max here. Get the golden remover. Lose one more time, reforge the artifacts, and come up with a game plan.
Won't hurt anyone. I promise.
Tiny but deadly is... Pandora. I don't know if I have time for Pandora. Maybe I should just take Tiny but deadly for the Singed. Shoot. Whatever.
You face the ruined king.
Isolde, wherever you are, I know you'll be alright.
Tell me where she is.
Whatever it takes.
I mean, the only hope here would be... But the problem is, like, Singed Exodia isn't even strong enough to beat anything. We can try, but I have like 27 HP and a non-stabilized board. I would have I would have preferred the min-maxing, because then I could have like 5-time reforged 3 artifacts in one go. Because I'm running out of time here.
You never deserve love.
We actually have 2 out of 3 for Singe. That's funny.
My love, my love.
2 out of 3. Through it. How do I get Singed from this spot? What do I need for Singed? Okay, we need Silvermare Dawn and unlock Singed and somehow not die. That is currently the plan. Okay, this is 2. This is 3.
Do the talking.
This is 3. We need one more.
I go wherever souls are adrift.
Okay, it just comes down to this
You ready?
now.
I aim to purify.
With double horizon, yeah, the not die part will definitely be difficult. I agree. Cute. Deadlier caps went overflow Vagar. Actually cute. Surprised that he's dealing this little damage. Guess he's just not casting enough. Can we fix this? No silver mare.
Mix, mix, swirl, mix.
Looks rough.
Dawn is the future.
Dr. Singe? Oh, me big fan. Ate all your...
We don't have defender, right? But we can have disruptor. This might be the final fight. Would just be funny to see it once, I suppose. Nope, no luck.
Looking for a tailor?
I am Iceborn.
Welcome to Zon.
It ain't luck, it's destiny.
Ludens, Hatchet, Kappa second Ginzo. Yeah, I'm dead. Menu. It's hard. Making a singed pivot this late is too difficult. That's why I wanted the golden remover and not Pandora, so I could reforge everything in one go. But I think my plan for today will actually be to call it here, because that means I'll never have to play on this patch again. And we can just play on the new patch tomorrow. Oh yeah. Come on, man. What do you mean, come on, man? You should have realized how toxic I've been getting these last 3 days. I really just don't want to play on this patch. I mean, I've played for 3.5 hours. That's good enough for me. Thing is, like, I'd rather not tilt anymore today and then have like more energy for the next 3 days to farm some tubers. Hopefully, dude. I mean, I hope. I hope tomorrow is
We
better.
did kind of want to remove.
Tomorrow
a little
is
bit of
not
those,
better.
I'll
We
call
have a
them
problem, I
reduction
think.
shenanigans.
We actually have a big problem if tomorrow is not better. But for the time being, let's hope things improve. So yeah, see you tomorrow on new patch. Bye bye.